Cecils, please put to emergency. Hello?
Somebody just tried to break into my house.
Where were they? Outside the house?
No, they were in the house.
They were in the house?
Were in the house.
Where did he see him in the house?
In the kitchen. And he yelled, and they ran out my back garden.
Did you get a description of them?
Or
how many of them there were?
If there's only one, you can't really see his face because his hood was up.
You okay?
A bit shaken up.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I'm alright.
Yeah.
They say if you can work in the valleys, you can work anywhere. We deal with the same people on a daily basis. Everybody knows everybody.
We're all one big family.
It's very close-knit round here, so I think a strict regimented way of policing would never work round here.
No. I just said, because it's a small community, you know, there's been occasions where I've had to deal with my extended family in custody. It's a bit awkward.
You're more likely to get an anger mob around here than anywhere else, you know.
In the valleys, most people like to sort things out themselves. They don't want the police sticking their nose in.
Oh, what's your name?
We don't want to see bad things happen. My children are going to grow up around here.
And imagine if you're from somewhere else and you come into a place like this, it's like landed on a different planet.
I don't think you can get out of there.
32-year-old Mark Jones is one of the youngest detectives on the force. Varley's born and bred. He's been policing the area for the last 10 years.
It makes your job easier. You know, you grow up in the same place, come from similar backgrounds, you're in the same schools. Everybody knows kind of everybody, and you kind of look out for each other. 7 o'clock, is it? I remember years ago being a little kid growing up in Cumbach, and you'd walk into your next door neighbours or you go into your friends, you just walk in, you wouldn't even knock, and the door's open for you, you know, and you go in, you get help yourself to the cupboards, to the food, and that's just the way it is, you know. Hello again. You okay? Force of habit, really, you know, leave the door open. It's unfortunate people do know that as well, and they walk around trying door handles, and in they go.
Mark's investigating 2 burglaries that took place in Mountain Ash overnight.
Mountain Ash, it kind of polices itself. Somebody's got a problem with somebody else, they tend to sort it out themselves and they don't involve us. If something happens, you can look at Facebook before you come into work. You know, that's happened last night there, and so you kind of know what you're going to come into as well. So if something happens, you can guarantee within the first hour of it happening, it's on Facebook.
One of the burglary victims has posted his own CCTV images online, hoping locals in Mountain Ash will identify the thief.
Everyone's quite a close community, I'd say. That's the best thing. If anything goes on, you know, someone will know about it, or if you don't know about it, someone will find out about it.
This now, that you've been on my doorstep filming, will be all over Facebook and all around this town within an hour.
Come on, Austin. Put it in, Austin.
That's disgusting, that is. That's shocking. I think that can happen in the valleys. People's going around in the night, right? Off their faces on probably who knows what. Heroin, everything. People are breaking their shops and stuff like that. All right, I don't condone it. But I understand people need to make money or whatever. But breaking into people's houses when they're in bed in the night, that's just a no-go area. Like.
But I tell them something now. If they come into my house, it's game over for them. Like. I don't give a shit, like. They're having a bat, like. Yeah, I got 2 young kids in my house and, you know what I mean, I got to protect them.
If that's not a distinctive picture, I don't know what is. Because at the end of the day, right, not being nasty or taking a pee, but that's a big old root there, isn't it?
It's been shared on and on and on. You can tell who it is, fucking disgusting. He's the first person I thought of. Apparently if the name has been put on there over 400 times by all accounts.
The man being named by the community is 42-year-old John Gino Williams. He has a history of shoplifting, but no previous for burglary.
Hope the police catch him before family members or some locals catch him. I see some badly broken bones on the horizon.
Former nightclub bouncer Jason Penny has been looking for John Gino after one of his family was also burgled.
Myself and my brother are well known in the area. When we were younger, we were called the Crays. We had a reputation where nothing was too hot. Getting into fights was a normality. People in the area do know us, and you know they do know that if they mess with the wrong family, then obviously there will be consequences.
Mark's had a call from Jason. He's confronted John Gino in the street and told him to wait for the police.
My first reaction was anger because, we know Gino and Gino knows who we are. His sister said to me in the street, they came running up, please don't hit him, please don't hit him.
Under arrest on suspicion of burglary, okay? You don't have to say anything. With my armed defence, we don't mention when questioned, something to do later on in court. Anything you do say, maybe in evidence. Okay, do you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, John. Get you in a car, you freeze it, innit? He's from here, he's born and bred, his family are there, and I suppose the phrase they use is shitting on your own doorstep. And it doesn't go down very well. So he's probably better off with us for the time being, I would have thought. More for his own safety.
I said, I was over Facebook. I said, listen, I said, no fucking burglaries, I'm a shoplifter. I said, I would have fucking at you. People mention my name.
He's drug dependent, alcohol dependent as well, so he's got no real form of income whatsoever. He's obviously desperate measures resorted to bad crimes.
I'm going to take a quick photograph of you now, okay? So there's going to be a bright light coming on in 2 seconds, alright? If you can just look straight ahead, that top circle for me. There we are, right. And you can relax now. Have you got any new tattoos since the last time you were in, John? No? Any new scars at all? No, nothing like that. Brilliant.
With the suspect in custody, Mark visits the burglary victims who captured the incident on CCTV to collect evidence.
You've been eating lots of pink biscuits. You've been spoilt. Is that because you've been good? Yeah. My name's Mark. Have you been a good boy? Yeah. That's Dad about that.
Dad would have been for the baby waking up when he wouldn't have come down and scared him off. And you heard a noise and I jumped out my skin. I've never felt like this before. It's horrible. Wouldn't wish it on anyone.
Peace of mind we got in mind, okay? Power of Facebook as well, innit?
Super dry jargon, isn't it? Yeah, super driving reader.
Can we go back a bit to see his trainers, please?
Yeah, Adidas trainers,
Yeah. 3 stripes. What's that bag? It's the handbag, is it? Hey, we going to back to work now? Gonna catch a bad people in me. Yeah. So long. Ta-ra. There's been a big crack cocaine problem in the valleys, which obviously is not cheap to buy. So the level of crime is rising. So it's starting to deal with a lot more burglaries.
The police begin searching addresses linked to John Gino, looking for the stolen property. They're hoping his neighbours might have seen something.
I hear the door about 7 o'clock in the morning, him coming in very quietly, and he's there for about 10-20 minutes, and then he creeps out. And I mean, me being here on my own, you know, it's a bit intimidating. Yeah. So.
Well, he's with us at the moment, and he's not going to be coming up for a bit anyway, so.
Keep him, throw away the key. I shouldn't say that. But
you haven't seen him in the last sort of 24 hours, have you?
No. This is a nice little block, and everybody's so tidy, and then you get just one rotten apple. And it only takes one.
Looks like it's already been smashed then.
I've known him for years. He's always shoplifting. He said to me earlier in the car that his dad died this year, septicemia. And I knew his sister had, his brother as well. So in the last year, he's had 3 family deaths.
This is where you're dealing with it.
Right, be. The door's open, everyone can be coming in, can't they?
You come out of prison in January for my brother dead and for my sister dead and about a month later. It's been a pretty shit year, like.
The police haven't found any of the stolen goods, so they still need to build a case against John Gino, or convince him to confess.
I feel sorry for him in a certain way, but in another way you don't, because you know what I mean? Nobody's holding a knife to him to seek and burgle his house. So what do you do with him? You know what I mean? Lock him up, that's all you can do with him, isn't it?
People around here haven't got well-paid jobs, do you know what I mean? Like, you get by on what you do, but then for someone to just come into your house and take something, I think is appalling.
When he comes out now, he'd be cold, rotten and everything, but he won't come back to the valley. He won't come back to the valley.
Go ahead, caller. Straight on. Straight on.
We're in the unmarked car, we're going to be first there to go on the back.
The valleys can get tasty, can get violent. There's always people fighting. There's people fighting everywhere all the time. That's what you seem to do on response, is breaking up people's fights or getting involved in fights.
Last night, a man was found badly beaten in the street in Mountain Ash and is currently unconscious in intensive care. The police believe the man was assaulted at his friend's house before being dragged onto the pavement.
Patrick, is that? Yeah. We come in, but yeah. Is that right? You lock the dogs away?
Yeah, sure. What are dogs away?
There's a certain way Valleys people talk to each other and communicate with each other is that familiarity between people.
Who's you with you, Pat? Who's you?
My kids and me.
Come and have a sit down. You alright, Pat?
I say but a lot. I've got to try and get out of that. I say a lot of that in interview as well. And it must make me sound very simple when I go to court and things and I read in interview transcripts and I'm like, right then, Bat, right then, Bat, right then, Bat. This, that, Bat. Just means mate.
You alright, Pat? Do you know him?
Yeah, he's a good friend.
Right. He was found not too far from you, right, in Elm Estate. Right. What I would say to you is, right, you both at the moment under arrest on suspicion of Section 18 assault. Right? Okay.
Wait, can I get someone to
no,
can you phone my niece just to come over? I got my daughter in bed.
Is it? Alright, we'll sort that out. We'll sort this out, alright?
I'm not going to leave you in the lurch. I'm going to caution you both, alright?
She's a disabled child.
Alright, we'll sort that out.
You do not have to say anything, but it may harm in defence if you do not mention in question something which will later align in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence, alright? Do you both understand the caution?
Yeah.
Have you got any reply to the caution?
No.
Take Sean upstairs. Who else? Pat, can you do me a favour, right? Yeah. Can you just stand up for me and turn around? I just got to give you a quick search, alright, Pat?
The suspects are 44-year-old Paddy, a single father of 3,
Just stay still for me, Pat, right? Keep your hands in here.
and his 20-year-old stepson, Sean.
You happy? You understand why you've been arrested, Sean, yeah?
It's the first time Sean has ever been arrested.
Grab a seat on the bed. Sit down, sit down. Right, keep your hands still now, right, okay? Yeah.
What's your head there, okay?
Oh!
What's your head?
What's your head?
No, it's not my hand.
Response cop Nathan has picked up on a comment made by Paddy about the state of the victim on the evening of the assault.
He said he downed a bottle of whiskey, didn't he? Would he be able to? Would he be willing to sign that? Just to say that you said it before arrest. You said that. You're not signing that, alright, but no problem. I think he's trying to imply that it may have been an accident, letting us know that he's downed a bottle of whiskey. It suggests that he was absolutely blocked and he's probably fallen over or something. That's what he's probably trying to make us think, yeah?
Alright, guys.
First things first, you just need a signature just to say you don't want to read the codes of practice at this time.
I can't read, so...
Yeah.
Surprised to see the police like
Well, yeah, I thought it was Argos. Now, we don't know what I'm going to do about my tumble dryer now, we man. Don't even know what the time is. I haven't even been up with a cup of tea yet.
Oh, right.
I just, the normal guys say play football and everything.
Is it?
Don't get into trouble, I think.
No.
Most of the people who we deal with are used to being in custody and used to the system, being interviewed, being arrested, going to court. I mean, you go to court these days, it's like a circus. People take their kids there, their babies there, there's kids running around court. And it's just, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
When we go through, yeah, Sean, speak to the custody sergeant at the desk. The officer will...
But for people who haven't been arrested before and people who are not used to being arrested and going into custody and things, I can imagine this very, very intimidating.
Shouldn't be too much longer now, right?
Yeah. Okay.
As the victim is in a critical condition, Paddy and his stepson Sean are held on suspicion of committing a Section 18 GBH. an offence that could result in life in prison.
He's a good boy. Never been in trouble. I'll be loser. For the world.
Okay. You said there was a comment, was it?
Yeah, it was you were speaking in the holding cell. Sean stated, my father's not a bad man. He didn't mean to do anything. I didn't see anything. People just wind him up. He didn't mean to do anything. I didn't see anything. People just wind him up. And he signed that.
From what I know, I think Sean hasn't got a lot of experience with coming into custody and things like that, and it's a very serious offence to be accused of in the first place. And for someone like that to come into custody, you can imagine how they're feeling. They're probably panicking, and some people just talk when they shouldn't really talk. Obviously it's great for us because we've got something to question Patrick on, but he's landed his father in it, I think, a bit, so here we are. Schoolboy era.
Hours a day, the world's best songs.
I heat up, I can't cool down. There's a lot of boisterous people with a bad mentality after a few beers. Obviously a few pints can sway your frame of mind a lot, can't it? And everyone's been here where you've had a few pints and start a fight, like everyone's seen it.
Might be an argument over somebody looking at your girlfriend, or it might be somebody like me that's fucking steaming, drunk, and somebody will take offence to something, and it happens. Beer in, brain out, the old saying.
The recent burglaries have been the talk of Mountain Ash.
They're really outraged about it. It's like it really shouldn't be happening in like a community this small. It's like if you're struggling, ask someone, and they more times than not will help, especially around here.
Mark is preparing to interview John Gino, the man named on Facebook as the Mountain Ash burglar. None of the stolen property has been found, but they have the CCTV.
Because of the strength of the evidence, it's either going to be, I'd say, no comment interview or maybe a full and frank admission. It's so distinctive, his features, especially his nose. Ready? This interview's been visually recorded. I am Detective Constable 4687 Mark Jones. I don't want to sound too confident, mine, because it could all go pear-shaped. But yeah, I am pretty confident. I know dealing with a lot of burglaries previously. You know, there's quite strong evidence against him, so I think he got problems. John, the reason why you've been arrested is because you've been arrested on suspicion of 2 burglaries. So that's the thing they posted on Facebook. Is that you?
That's not me. I was in Collins, just ask him.
You stayed at Collins all night?
I stayed there till about 6 or 7, and then I went from there down to Bailey Street, is it?
What did you do when you were there?
Smoke skunk.
Can you tell me what you were eating?
Adidas, Nike Max.
Do you know anything about that burglary?
Nothing about the burglary. whatsoever. That burglary, wherever burglary was done, I know nothing about burglaries, I don't do burglaries.
You want to pop your shoes off? Check my neck. Put your jacket off as well.
Didn't expect it. Thought there was going to be no comment interview, but he's give a full and frank account, and so off we go to sort that out. Just it's as simple as it.
Whilst John Gino's been in custody, the Mountain Ash community's own investigation has continued, and there's been a development.
There's been information passed tonight on Facebook saying that this Lightfoot will go the wrong one.
Now the finger has been pointed at Jason Lightfoot, a convicted burglar who's kept out of trouble for the last few years.
And if you look at his nose, with a bit bigger build, he lives the opposite side. You know where so garage is Mountain Ash.
Okay. Has Gino got a form for burglary? They haven't said
No, it's all shoplift.
You got none?
All shoplifting.
If he's not guilty of this, then maybe he should put his own Facebook post up and say it wasn't me, it was him.
With another Facebook lead to follow, Mark has brought in a support team to track down their new suspect.
Right, Sarge. There's two creeper burglaries. That's our suspect there, Jason Lightfoot.
Right, has he got previous for this as well?
Yeah, perfect. He's 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 strike dead and burglar, so...
There's every chance he's going to be expecting a sentence, is he?
At the moment, the post on Facebook is all pointing to the boy we've got in custody.
Yeah.
And everyone's blamed him, so you might have thought, oh, I got away with this.
Guys! Police!
But it's not just the police looking for the thief. Jason Penny, the man who caught John Gino, joined the hunt after seeing Lightfoot named online.
Well, in Mountain Ash, if someone does wrong by someone else, you do find you get vigilante groups, you do get guys who are out and about looking and trying to help you. I never criticise it because, like, we are trying to do our best to try and help. That's exactly what they are doing.
What I want Jason Lightfoot to feel is the fear that my sister-in-law and her daughter felt on that night when they knew there was someone in the house. I want him to feel fear that somebody was after him, and he knew somebody that was after him that wasn't going to worry about him carrying a weapon or wasn't going to worry about what he was going to do. I wanted the information to get to him that we were looking for him, and we knew he did that burglary. He was going to fear us catching him, basically, before the police caught him.
That's the end of the stairs.
Ah, I know, I see that. Good contact number for him, too.
I haven't. He changes his number all the time.
We need to speak to him, so if we don't catch up with him and he comes back, best thing to do is get him to go to a police station, really, just so he can have a chat and sort out the matter that needs to be sorted out.
Sean is waiting to be questioned about the assault in Mountain Ash.
I'm 20 years old. I never touched a drug. I never looked at a drug. I don't touch anything. I drink when my mate's birthday or sister's. But I don't hardly drink.
I met his mother when he was about 2, and we got married, and I raised him up since then.
When Sean was a teenager, Paddy and his mum split up. Sean wasn't getting on with his mum, so Paddy took him in.
I'm not easy. Poor boy, I'm not easy at all.
He helped me through everything. Give me everything I could ask for. He's not a bad person, like. He's never been a bad person. I haven't all the bits. I just don't see anything happen to him.
Paddy has been interviewed about the assault that allegedly took place in his house, leaving his friend in intensive care. On solicitor's advice, he's gone no comment throughout.
You right? Do you want a cup of tea or anything before we start now?
I'm right there.
You sure?
Yeah.
Right, it's ready to go. Sean, you ready to go, yeah? Right.
Although it's his first time in custody, Sean has chosen not to have a solicitor.
Start of the interview proper now, so this is your turn to talk, okay? Right, Sean, you're here because you've been arrested on suspicion of a GBH and assault.
Yeah.
How was he injured?
That's the thing, it looks like he had a few punches to the face.
Okay.
That's it, it was all face. It's just in bits. It was horrible to see, like. And there's my father's friend. I've known him for 30 odd years. I was sleeping for most of it. Wish I knew what happened.
A witness has told police they'd seen the victim being carried out of Paddy's house and left on the pavement. Police suspect Paddy might have asked Sean to help.
Where were you when you first saw him?
It was about 5 or 10 doors up from me. Tried his, what's it called?
Pulse?
Yeah, I checked his pulse, he was still alive. I told someone to phone an ambulance.
He wasn't in the road like you first said, was he? So that's not the truth, is it? I know it's difficult because your dad's probably involved.
He's critically ill at the hospital. Can't breathe for himself, a machine is doing that for him.
Obviously you're concerned about him.
Yeah.
Because you check his vital signs, didn't you? You check his pulse.
I have nothing to do with it if I don't know.
But you are something to do with it because you carried him out the house, haven't you? He's been carried out of your house. Are you carrying him?
Yeah, I was carrying him.
You were carrying him? Yeah. Who else is carrying him? Truth now?
There was people next door helping us carry him out. I wanted to keep him here and just wait for the ambulance to come. And he was just moving him.
Okay.
And I just helped him.
There's a good chance you could go to prison for this because you have assisted an offender by carrying the victim to get him outside. Who do you think has assaulted?
I wasn't there when it happened.
Has your father assaulted?
I don't know if he done it or not, but he's not a bad man. He's quiet, there for everyone, and I just hope he hasn't done it, to be honest.
I'm stopping the recording.
I don't know what happened that night. Only they really know what happened that night. Well, if it was my father, if my father was in a predicament and he needed my help, then I would do everything I could to try and help him.
Be there for me 2 seconds.
To get to the truth of Sean and Paddy's involvement, detectives now have to persuade neighbours to talk.
It's a typical Valleys town where everybody knows everybody, and you know tension is certainly running high. Having spent a bit of time over there the last 24 hours. None of them are very willing to converse with the police normally, but I think they're all on board with this because they see it as something that's gone too far.
Detectives have identified the neighbour who called the ambulance anonymously. Paddy's drinking buddy, Robbie, who they've known for years.
A chance of him being sober. Well, we warned Robbie last night that he had to stay off it this morning. I think that's where they've slung him, on the floor. And they just a bit further down there.
Mostly the older generation will talk to police. They won't tell you what's happened with regards to an incident. They'll tell you what Liz next door is doing or having for tea and things like that. You build up a familiarity with these people that's bordering on unnatural, if that makes sense.
Ah, there's the man.
Yeah, come in. Oh, you're fella, all right? Can we come
All
out
right?
and chat? Yeah, come.
You all right, Bert?
All right, bud.
Rob, obviously we need to get a statement from you, fella, we do. Is that all right? You happy to do that?
Yeah, I'm happy to do that.
Fab, okay. Will you come with us down to Mountain Ash Police Station for us to take that off you?
I go to the toilet and I'm probably through down.
All right, okay. All right. All right, no worries, take your time. Why though? Why go that far, Rob? You know.
Disgusting.
Yeah. Consensus amongst them all is that he's gone too far. Yeah. Whatever's happened in that house has gone way too far.
In his statement, Robbie tells police that he wanted to move the victim out of Paddy's house for his safety and asked Sean to help.
Robbie did say, he said he was tired, he was helpful, he helped me, he said. I just wanted him out of there, and he did help me get him out.
Sean is no longer suspected of assisting an offender and is released without charge.
We've taken further statements from one of the witnesses there, and he was the neighbour, and he actually has told us that he instructed Sean to help to carry him, to get him outside. He's tried to do the right thing, to be fair to him. He didn't really know what to do. I made the decision, basically. We weren't going to charge him with any offences, and he was released without charge.
I'm feeling relieved that I'm out. I can't believe it. It was a hard place to go in. The cells was scary, and I'm glad to be out there. And hope to not come back.
Paddy is remanded in custody. With no one claiming to have witnessed the assault, the investigation hinges on the victim being able to give a statement, but he's still in a coma.
What's your name, mate? What's your name?
Jason.
Jason, I'm going to
Lightfoot.
search you now, right? You stand back from the desk, all right? Thank you.
The new Mountain Ash burglary suspect, Jason Lightfoot, has handed himself in.
We done a few addresses to me yesterday. It's probably shaking the right tree, shall we say. And the family and his friends know what he's obviously got up to, and they probably don't want him there, got sick and tired of him. Probably they said best thing for you to do is hand yourself in, as well as the community looking for him as well. So place of safety, straight to a police station.
Do you work at the moment?
No. I've just been signed off with violent disposition.
Have you ever
Do I
tried?
look violent to you? Look how chill they are.
Necessity for the arrest?
We're looking to see if we can stop him destroying any evidence.
What do you mean?
We're just going to go around the houses now. We're going to do Section 18 searches at your addresses just to see if there's anything there.
Do you want a solicitor at the moment?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
which
could
company?
do it talking to a solicitor, couldn't I, really?
I thought, well, if I go in and add myself in, then they'll know it's not me. They arrested me and brought me here. And I probably won't see the light of day for years now, will I?
Done a search at his mum's house. We found a super dry jacket.
I have been keeping out of trouble. For years I've kept out of trouble. And then I get picked up for this and it's just all getting put on me.
And when he's come into custody, these are his trainers, which he's accepted. He signed for them in his property. And they seem to be the same trainers of the guy on the CCTV as well.
The amount of work that I've put in the last 3 years to turn my life around, and here I am again looking at years. I've got everything I want, and it's all being taken from me right now. And I can't even have a fag to chill me out.
Also, in Mum's address of the suspect, hidden in an airing cupboard under a pile of clothes, was this black handbag. We've taken it to the victim of one of the burglaries, and she's positively identified it basically, and that's the handbag stolen from the house.
The original burglary suspect, John Gino, is now in the clear.
They were told to together and come up and plug in my name, but I was in somebody else's house at the time of the burglary, so didn't get the facts right first. We go point the finger. You can't be in two places at the same time, can you?
Word quickly spreads around town that he is innocent.
We have apologised to his family. We have said sorry, and I am sorry that the wrong person got the blame for something they didn't do. But that's the only downside to social media. And now he's got a tarred name because of it. And probably some people won't care the fact that that's not true. Only the ones that care about the person will probably care whether it's true or not.
Looking well, bud.
Can I have a phone call to my text?
Yeah, that's no problem at all. I'll sort that for you now. I'm Michelle.
After being released without charge, Sean is back in Mountain Ash. Paddy's teenage daughters have had to move in with relatives whilst the assault case is investigated. If he's charged with GBH, Paddy faces years in prison.
going to be not nice for me and the girls. Losing a father. It's going to be heartbreaking.
The police have been given an update on the victim's condition.
They put him in an induced coma to do the CT scan and obviously to drain the lungs.
Why did they need to drain the lungs?
Blood in the lungs. And they took him off ventilation this morning and then allowed him to come around from sedation. And they said, that he was conscious and unable to talk to us.
The victim is now expected to make a full recovery and has given a statement to the police.
He was able to give us some sort of account. It was a bit, trying to pull teeth at times with him. But he's basically said that he's gone to Paddy's in the evening. Paddy's given him some whiskey. He's been drinking heavily and taking God knows what. So he doesn't remember why or how. But later on in the evening, him and Paddy started arguing.
Bickering, he said, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd been bickering.
Was the word he used.
And then they fronting each other.
Paddy's got aggressive towards him. And he got no recollection after that. He doesn't know what happened to him. Doesn't remember being hit. Doesn't remember anything. Just his next recollection is waking up in the hospital.
Despite being badly injured, the victim has asked the police not to charge Paddy with GBH, the most serious assault charge.
He said to me in the hospital today, he got kids, can't he just be done for ABH?
That's what he said.
That's what the victim said to us.
That's the Valley's mentality, isn't it? Being honourable to other people and being kind, even in the most extreme circumstances like that. He's got problems of his own, so let's show a bit of mercy on him. It's unbelievable. It's incredible.
It's the way we were brought up, really. We were brought up to look after each other. Like, that's the sort of community we've been brought up in, and it's been in us since we were young.
On one hand, you don't want him to be seriously injured, but on the other, it gives us a better charge.
Thank God he's back home. I know he's there for me. I know that, I always knew that. And though I'm not actually his biological father, but he's never called me anything but Dad.
£1,140.
In total?
Yeah. Personal use then, is it?
Yeah.
Being an average criminal or crook or burglar, there's no one else like me.
Left prison, but it's nice to have a bit of fresh air.
Yeah, got a good heart, that boy. But I just wish he'd grow a brain with his heart.